Alright, today I'm going to be going over the hypocrisy of AI and the effects of it on our life. So let's jump right in.
I'm a VTuber. I am very close with artists. Very close. If you're upset that I am against something, or rather that I wanna end my stream, I wanna look into if this game has AI or not before sitting here promoting this game, if you wanna stop supporting me because of that, then that's just how it is. I don't know what to tell you.
And they had told my people
It
that there's
literally
no
has scenes
AI in
from
it.
Weathering with You on a big TV in the city
Yep.
with an AI filter over it. It's not even a, whoops, we forgot to take out the temp assets. It's theft.
Right now, artificial intelligence is the talk of the town. If you scroll through social media websites such as Twitter, Reddit, or YouTube, you'll see users fighting each other over the use of AI. Negative comments will range from AI is a plagiarism machine, it's a job killer, it's ruining the internet with AI slop, and it's stripping away the very soul of human creativity. The opposite, however, it ranges from it helps people who lack technical skills, such as not being able to draw or create music. Some don't find it that much more different than automation, and some, it's just fun to use. But here's the uncomfortable truth. A massive chunk of the outrage online right now, it's pure hypocrisy. The exact same people leading the anti-AI crusades are often relying on complex machine learning algorithms to run their lives, optimize their content, and even entertain them for hours on end, such as YouTube itself. We'll talk about why the hatred for AI in its entirety is valid, while a lot of the backlash is deeply hypocritical, and why, whether you like it or not, history has proven in the past that eventually you will come to accept it. Before we talk about hypocrisy, let's be fair. The anger directed at AI isn't just people shouting at clouds. It's actually kind of concerning. The biggest issue, consent and theft. The current generation of AI models wasn't built in a vacuum. They were trained by scraping massive amounts of data from the internet. That means billions of copyrighted artwork, coded from software, books, all of it, was sucked up without the creator's permission, without giving them credit, without paying them a single dime. For a lot of these creators, it feels like their own hard work is being weaponized to replace them. Historically, automation replaced manual labor, the heavy lifting. We built machines to do the repetitive, grueling tasks so humans could focus on higher level thinking, science, art, and more importantly, to save businesses money or even make them more money. But generative AI flipped the script. It went straight for the creative soul. It's slowly threatening everything people associate with human identity and passion. Nowhere is this battle more intense right now than in the video game industry. You watch gaming commentators, streamers, gaming journalists, you've probably noticed an absolute wall of videos slamming studios for using generative AI, whether it's for generating voice lines, background art, or actual game design mechanics. But why should the average person actually care about online creators losing their minds over this? Is it just dramatic content for views? Actually, no. The gaming backlash highlights a massive shift in how the media we love is manufactured. First, look at voice acting. When a studio swaps a human voice actor for an AI clone, it's not just a debate about saving money. It changes the player experience. A human actor brings unique cadence, heavy breathing, raw emotion, and accidental imperfections that make the character feel alive. When games use flat, synthetic AI voice lines, like the backlash we've seen in titles such as Arc Raiders or AI assets in Call of Duty, creators often call it out because they say it actively drains the soul, immersion, and quality of the game. Second is a fight for the industry's future. Gaming is the biggest entertainment industry on earth. If AAA studios realize they can completely cut out human concept artists, writers, and voice talent to please shareholders, it creates a dangerous precedent. Over 50% of game developers surveyed at GDC now say generative AI is actually harming the industry. When your favorite creators sound an alarm on this, they aren't just protecting jobs, they're trying to prevent a future where video games become generic, procedurally generated content loops instead of pieces of art. But here's where the narrative starts to fracture. There is a massive double standard in how we define acceptable technology versus evil AI. A lot of the loudest anti-AI voices are completely fine using machine learning when it benefits them. If you use Spotify to discover new music, you are letting AI analyze human art to predict your emotional taste. If you use Google Maps to dodge traffic, you're trusting an AI to calculate probabilities in real time. If you're a content creator using analytics to figure out exactly which thumbnail or title will get you the most clicks, you're collaborating with an AI. If you use a type of custom text-to-speech for donations, such as a platform with Twitch, you are using AI. We love the AI that curates our feeds, filters our spam, translates our languages, and autofills our text. We only call it evil when it starts doing a task we personally value or make money from.
You can't beat him hand to hand.
Analyze his fight pattern.
Scanning. Countermeasures ready.
Let's kick his ass.
So how do we get out of here?
I'm not coming with you this time.
What?
But the absolute peak of this irony is how our culture views AI in fiction versus reality. We spent the last 2 decades throwing billions of dollars at the box office and gaming industries to worship characters whose identities are deeply shaped by and intertwined with AI. Think about Iron Man. Part of Tony Stark's character arc is built on a deep emotional partnership with Jarvis and Friday, both sentient AI systems that literally run his life, build his tech, and protect humanity. We cheered in theaters when Tony Stark used AI to automate his suits and solve the universe's problems. Or look at the Halo franchise. One of the most beloved stories in gaming history, one of the most heart-wrenching moments of the game, involves the relationship between Master Chief and Cortana, an artificial intelligence. We cry when a fictional AI character dies in a video game. We buy the merchandise, we wear the t-shirts, we herald these stories as peak human storytelling. But the second real-world developers try to use an early-stage version of those exact same tools to push technology forward, we burn it all to the ground. We love the idealized sci-fi fantasy of AI when it saves the universe on screen, but we loathe the messy reality of it when it lands on our desktops. So where does this end? Will the anti-AI boycott win? If we learn anything from history, no. The boycott will eventually fail. It's already failing. Every single world-changing tool has faced the exact same backlash we are seeing today. The printing press back in the 1400s, scribes and religious authorities panicked that printed books would ruin the sacred craft of hand copying scripts and destroy the elite control of information. The calculator in the 1970s, math teachers literally held protests in the streets, claiming electronic calculators would rot children's brains and destroy their ability to understand mathematics. Today, they are a classroom requirement. Photoshop and digital cameras in the 90s. Traditional darkroom photographers claimed that digital manipulation wasn't real art. It would kill the integrity of photography. Now digital is the new industry standard. Darkrooms are a niche hobby. People don't instantly accept new technology. They often fight against it, but eventually they'll accept it because the world adapts around it. Eventually the Wild West era of AI will come to an end. Courts may eventually solidify copyright boundaries. Platforms may, in the future, implement better filters for low-effort slop. The novelty, it may wear off, but what is absolutely certain, AI will become invisible. You won't say, I'm using AI to edit this video. You'll just say, I'm editing a video, and the underlying tech will be baked into the software. The transition we are living through right now, it is painful, and the concerns for worker exploitation, voice actor rights, and intellectual property is incredibly important fights to have. But fighting the existence of technology itself is a losing battle. The goal shouldn't be to ban the tool, it should be to demand better rules for how the tool is used. Because a generation from now, the kids growing up today, they won't see AI as a terrifying robot revolution. To them, it'll just be a standard utility, just like the internet. The smartphone, the calculators before it. But hey, what do you think? Are we being hypocritical by AI, or is the threat to fields like voice acting and game design fundamentally different from the invention of the camera? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more breakdowns like this, and I'll see you in the next one.